What's up guys? I didn't change what the board said because it fits perfectly with this video. So if you've been following any sports news recently, then you would know that the Nets suspended Kyrie Irving because he only cares about himself and what he believes. If you haven't, back in October, Kyrie tweeted out this link to a movie, and basically he, without using the exact words, said he believes what is being said in this movie that has been falsely labeled as a documentary. Apparently the movie claims the Holocaust didn't exist, and other anti-Semitic claims. And once people caught on to that, those who went to college for an actual education were like, did you even watch the movie, Kyrie? Or was the Black Power fist enough to get that retweet? Because if that's the case, then look at what I made. This proves the Germans were the real black. But after people started noticing, so did the NBA. And this wasn't like when he didn't want to get vaccinated. This is like if he didn't want to get vaccinated because he thought the Jews were poisoning it.
And I understood their choice to say if you're not going to be vaccinated, fully vaccinated, then, you know, you can't be a full participant.
But I was watching Get Up on ESPN, or it might have been SportsCenter. Regardless, I was watching him answering the reporters' questions live. And just to clarify, this is right before he got suspended because he wouldn't simply apologize. As of now he has, but when a reporter asks if he had any anti-Semitic, like, hate in him, he answered with this.
Kyrie, for the record, do you have any anti-Semitic beliefs?
I respect all walks of life and embrace all walks of life. That's where I sit.
I think what people want to hear, though, is just a yes or no on that question. Yes or no.
I cannot be anti-Semitic if I know where I come from.
You come from Australia, and was it that hard to be like, nah, I like Jewish people? Answering anything but no to that question just means you are. He even tried to say the Holocaust could have been avoided.
The Holocaust in itself is an event that means something to a large group of people that suffered something that could have been avoided.
So could have 9/11, you dumb fucking idiot. What? Dude really said, in hindsight, guys, we should have stopped Hitler before he actually did anything. Think about that. But after that interview, the Nets released this statement basically saying that Kyrie is being put on big boy timeout and needs to learn to not believe everything another black person is telling him. We get that you want to be the king of Africa, but when you're over here in America promoting stuff that ain't even factual, Akon is building fucking cities in Africa, while you're getting lied to by someone who does nothing but lie. But after this was played, it was time for a first take, and of course Stephen A. Smith had a whole lot to say, so much so that they actually made his response into its own video. But it's actually after that, when Kendrick Perkins starts talking, that I actually want to go over. Now I couldn't find an actual clip like how the Stephen A. Smith one is, so it's going to look like this, but regardless, just listen.
Well, you know Stephen A. Miley, let me say this, okay? Kyrie is not a bad person, but he is a horrible leader. Kyrie Irving only cares about Kyrie Irving. And so my grandpa always used to say, don't jump out on a limb and pour water on somebody that's on fire that wouldn't do the same for you.
Now, I don't know how many people were catching on fire back in his grandpa's time, but what he said right before that was 100% true. Kyrie Irving only cares about Kyrie Irving. This is like if Tom Brady only talked about his divorce, but also found a way to disrespect millions of people. He could go gay. That would make me happy. I also like how he uses I didn't make the film as an excuse.
You guys are asking me, respectfully, to speak on something that was a documentary that I had nothing to do with. I didn't make it.
No one said you did, you fucking idiot. That's like me posting an ISIS propaganda video, and then when people are like, are you a terrorist? I'm like, I am what I eat. You're not getting paid millions of dollars to let us know your beliefs. Do it like all the other athletes and do it after you retire. It's not like you took a knee during the national anthem. Netflix isn't going to make a TV show about a black guy who thinks he's Jewish. Adult Swim maybe, but not Netflix. He was supposed to meet with the NBA commissioner yesterday, but as of now there's nothing been said about that, so let's just hope that he realizes that we'll all put up with this bullshit, but Jewish people won't. See you next week. Peace.
And I said that if you take Kyrie Irving's brain and you put it inside of a bird, the bird is going to start to fly backwards.